Hello friends, this is your spoken English trainer Muhammad Mazhar, and in today's class we will be discussing about 4 things which needs to be discussed to improve your communication skills. So what are the 4 things I am going to discuss in this video? So basically what is happening is as we know that nowadays how the communication skills are very important nowadays. So if you want to communicate with the opposite person, what is the main thing which you need to do? How we will be communicating with the person? So the main criteria, for example, if you are going to any other abroad or any other place, so their language is different and our language will be different. So what is the way of communicating to them? How you will be communicating? So the main problem they will be arising is communication. So if we are good at communication skills, we can be able to easily pronounce the words, and we can able to share the knowledge whatever. For example, if you went to any tourist place, example if you went to Agra or any other tourist place, so how we will be able to communicate? Their language is Hindi and our language is Telugu, for example. So they can't understand Telugu and we can't understand Hindi for few people, and the process how we will be able to communicate is the English. So that we will be able to communicate to them. It's an easy thing. So in today's topic we are going to discuss the basic of communication skills. What are the 4 things to be improved? What are the 4 things we need to practice to improve our communication skills? That we are going to discuss in today's video. So let's begin. So I want to ask you one question, that is it possible to learn English in 30 days? Is it possible? Can you imagine, is it possible to learn the English in 30 days? I say yes. Why? Because if we are keeping the exact interest in the thing, definitely it is going to be achieved. I assure you. We have to build a self-confidence in this, that yes, I can learn English in 30 days. So what are the 4 basic things I will, as I have told you, what are the first thing I will tell you? The first thing I was telling is listening. The first thing is listening, as I told you. So listen. If we are lacking in communication, we should approach the people who are good at communication. So we need to go to them and we need to listen what they are telling. So what type of communication they are making, whatever the topic they might be, friends, just we need to listen to that, so that we can be able to how the words are being translated. So how the words, we have to listen perfectly. This was the word he has been, this was the sentence he has been used. So this was the word he has used. So by listening to them, we can be able to the way of pronunciation by listening. So listening also is the main activity in this criteria. The first thing is listening. The next one is speaking, friends. So how we need to speak? So how we have the first thing we have to practice speaking is we need to speak. So I will give you a very easiest thing to practice English. How we will be speaking, how we should speak. We can approach to the internet and we can able to start our pronunciation, how is been pronounced. So we can able to, we will be having different types of magazines are there, different type of newspapers are there, English newspapers are there. So we can approach to them and we can able to learn different sort of paragraphs will be there. This is the main important criteria. In the mobiles also we will be getting the so many type of sources to topics to read. So we can find the hard words in that. So if you find the hard words, you can underline that and we can Google it and we can search the meaning for it. Yes, friends. And the third one is reading. What is meant by reading? Reading is nothing but it's an activity in order to gain some knowledge. Through reading, we can be able to gain the knowledge. Read as much as you can, friends. By reading, you can improve the knowledge. You can, for example, if you take in the newspapers, we can read so many types of newspapers are there, magazines are there. So we can read as much as you can. We will be having n number of paragraphs in that to read. So we will be having some hard words in that. So we can underline it and we can search the meaning for it, what sort of hard word it is. So we can search in the dictionary as well, and in the Google search also we can easily we can find out the meaning. So by continuously reading and reading and reading, we can improve our vocabulary. So this is also an important part of communication. Reading also is an important part in the communication. And the fourth and the most important one is observe and interpret. So here what is the thing is happening is observe. What is meant by observation? Observing the people who are good at English and we need to interpret them. So how will be interpreting them? So whenever we are having a conversation through verbally or non-verbally, how we will be able to pronounce it? So first thing is to pronounce the way it is used to be pronounced. The main thing we need to decide first, and then we have to start the communication of verbally. So the process of verbal communication. the tone that we use, the body language, the gestures are there. So that is also the important part of the communication while we are speaking to the another person. So this is an important one. So try and observe the good speakers who are good in English. So by this we can be able to easily gain the knowledge to how to the communication is being done perfectly and correctly. I assure you that friends, if you are going to follow these steps, definitely you are going to be a good speaker, I assure you. Hope you like this video friends. Please like, comment and share on this video how it was, and in the next video we will be discussing English pronunciation training or improve your accent clearly. This is the topic which we are going to discuss in the next class. Thank you very much. Likes and please comment.